Hand off to the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the defender comes away with it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Broke through the tackle. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
Hold the ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
Lone back gets the handoff. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception. They've got first down from the 31.
Go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Shut up! Hut.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground again with Johnson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Johnson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. To throw, needing a 1st. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review.
Here we go, set.
He's throwing for it. He has it. Ooh, and he he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans ready to pick up their 8th win of the season.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Inside the 45. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Texans put up even more points in a win. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. Johnson up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Called in left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Going with Johnson here. And this one doesn't go far. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Let's go now.
Here we go with Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 Eagle. Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Catch is made in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So it's a win for the Texans. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
Every career starts as a dream.
The next pick has been traded.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Nashville. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold by... of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Ready. Check out.
Foles. That is caught. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Foles. Finding Williams once more, complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To Johnson again. And he won't get back to the line of scrimmage this time either as they stop him behind the line once more. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Here's Foles. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They'll start on the ground with Foster. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. You talk about this Titan defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long.
That's caught inside the 20. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Russell Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Bronco. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man here, it's Roberts. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They go play action here on first down. Caught here left side by Brett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A first down carry for Foster. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Schaub. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Going up the middle, Foster. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To return is Roberts. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point. and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Here's 3rd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Now Schaub. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they'll remain down by 2. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
To the right side and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On play action, they'll throw.
Going deep here for Bryant. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
3rd and 4.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pitch and catch here to Cook. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Mark Andrews, 41 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw here. Got a man here. It's Bryant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Looking to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Foster. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd down and 6 now.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Touchdown, Titans. Mark Andrews halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Rainey to return it. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Foles. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Titans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we... And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now Foles. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On now is the Titans punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And bulldozing his way through. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Foles. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field.